Welcome to Fred Booth Park today. It's been a beautiful day here, and Fred Booth before Joey. I've got Joey Wheeler with me. Fred was quite mercurial before the game. He said that the rain would circle the park and go out that way. It was an outstanding piece of work. What did you think? What did you think of it, Fred? Have you had a chat with him?
What a champion of a man, mate! And for a guy to give up his paddock, and what an amazing paddock it is. Obviously, the natural embankment on the side there. It's just just a perfect field, and he's done a great job. And good on him for putting it on.
Clarkie and I talked about this about two lots of field days ago, about 4 years ago, and Clarkie said, Paul, what do you think about having a game down here playing the Crusaders? And I said, mate, if you can find a flat piece of ground, and I couldn't see a flat piece of ground apart from the big shark, the Waimumu shark across the road. But did you ever think they'd get this off the ground?
Oh, I mean, when those boys put their heads to it, I mean, I'll tell you, Mike Kerr would say he was always going to come off the ground, as you know. But what an amazing concept that they've come up with. Obviously, farmland's getting in behind it, and obviously the man himself, Fred, fantastic occasion, 7,000 people, I believe, and the corporate areas. It's just, it's a great event. The guys are really excited about this, as excited as what we were going to Hong Kong. So, magnificent pre-season. I thought the game was outstanding as well. So
are you in charge of the bus trip home? 19 all. Are we happy with 19 all?
Oh, I think we probably should have taken a few more opportunities, but yeah, obviously it's bittersweet. It's like to take the words out of Whopper's mouth, it's like kissing your cousin. So
or your sister.
Yeah. And it would have been nice to drink out of that fantastic trophy on the way home. But yeah, we'll have a couple of cold ones with the locals down here, and then make our merry way back to Dunedin. Mate, and look forward to next week.
So what time does the bus go? What time is the bus kicking off?
I'm not sure. Hopefully we can drag everyone out of here, but there's a bit of corporate hospitality just floating around. So mate, I've got a couple of tents down. You can come and join us down there. Anyway, down to the True Test tent, mate. That's me.
Good to see you, mate.
You too. Thank you.
Cheers,
mate.
I've just found Big Sam Whitelock, who was the captain of the Crusaders today. 19 all, mate. So look, that's your first set out for the year?
No, it's my second one.
That just shows you how uninformed I am.
Yeah. Might have heard that before, but right. Yeah, I was over there, played 20 minutes against the Reds, so just last cheeky 20 minutes, so not too bad.
So, mate, what did you think? I mean, I was just talking to the boys. I've just talked to Joe Wheeler and Khan. They just thought it's fantastic coming down here. So, were you guys a bit? Was there a bit of trepidation about coming all the way to the deep part of Waimumu to play this game today?
No, the boys have been pumped up all week about it. It's a cool spot. It's awesome to see so many rural people here. A lot of our team come from the rural side. It's awesome, and everyone looks like they're having a good time, and no doubt they'll hang around for a bit longer. And
I hear there's rumours your old man's turned up today. He stopped breeding horses, and he's actually turned up to watch the game. Who was he cheering for, you or your brother?
I'm not actually too sure. I did see a wee text saying that the ideal situation would be a draw, then they don't have to support either one. So I think they're probably the only two people happy here with the draw.
Right, mate. So look, Crusaders from here. Who do you play next week? And as the season's starting to come together, it's a big season for you guys. I think you've got a lot to prove this year. So look, how will you go next week? And are you starting to build into that season pretty well?
Yeah, we've got Friday against the Hurricanes in Blenheim, so be good bus trip up through a big part of our region, and I think we're stopping in at a few schools to see some kids on the way. So it's going to be awesome. The boys are excited to have a look around at some of the far corners of our region and see our true fans.
Right, mate. Cheers, mate. Have a good season, mate. Good to chat.
Awesome. Cheers.
Hey. Big fella, how are you?
Going. You well?
Yeah, good, mate. I've just found Big Lemus up down here at Fred Booth Park. Now, mate, you've played at a lot of grounds in your life, and you've been a bit of a Southland boy now. What do you think?
Yeah, it's not bad. I wouldn't mind being in the crowd and having a few spates and eating a few bangers and things like that.
Well, I was having a chat with some of the organisers last night, and they reckon they're going to get 6,000 on their bank. I said, you've got no chance of getting 6,000 on their bank. Nobody died. It was a pretty good occasion. What was it like when you came on the second half?
Yeah,
atmosphere was okay?
Yeah, Marty Banks didn't leave me much of a lead.
He didn't make any tackles either. Did you notice that in the first half? My question was, they put poor old Matt Faddis in the front row, and Marty Banks was just floating around at the back.
Nah, we just like to hover around at the back, us 10s, and just guide the game from the back. We just chill back there and have some fun. And when Marty gets the ball, he starts to use his footwork and get some razzle going. So he's all good.
So the question is, mate. So yeah, was this your first head out? So you didn't play last week in Hong Kong?
No, I played last week. It was good out.
I was obviously quite drunk when I watched that game last week. So how's the body? And how are you shaping up for the new year?
Oh, it's not too bad at the moment. We'll find out in 2 weeks' time when we go up to to Auckland and have a game against the Blues, won't we? So looking forward to that.
So, and last hit out next week up in Queensland, looking forward to that?
Yeah, not too bad, eh? Looking forward to that and see what happens. Might see you at Winnie's or something.
Mate, I'll be there. Good to chat. Good to see you, mate. Cheers. I've just dragged one of the great Southern players out of the crowd, Tay Warden. So, mate, I was reading in the paper today that you're now a part of the management group. Can you talk me through that?
Out at Southern there?
No, in the Highlanders. You're part of the senior management team.
Yeah, no, I was...
Have you played a game with the Highlanders yet?
No, I haven't. Sort of just sticking to the pre-season, but yeah, hopefully look forward to this season. But when Jamie approached me, I was excited and not really enjoying the opportunity. Yeah.
So, mate, look, it's been you had a pretty good season for Otago last year. You've come in, Bucky. Look, it doesn't sound good. Looks like Bucky's gone, which is a shame. Obviously, the boys will be feeling that a bit. But mate, is it time for you to step up and take the mantle in that midfield for the Highlanders?
Yeah, I'm really gutted for Bucky. He's a good mate of mine, and it's a pity to see him out so early. But there's some other midfielders around as well. So I've just got to put my best foot forward in this pre-season, and yeah, I really enjoyed it out there tonight. And yeah, we'll just sort of wait and see for now.
So you played. You had a good first spell there today. So how do you think the boys are clicking? Is it all starting to come together?
Yeah, no, I think two games into the season, there's plenty of good things to take out of the games. Few mistakes, a bit greasy out there, but yeah, like I said, plenty of good things to take away, and looking forward to next week.
I was just having a chat with the big fella there before, the big lock who seems to run all the fashion statements and all the boozing. He said he's not quite sure what time you're getting out of here tonight. So big bus trip, or Jamie will keep you pretty quiet on the way home?
Oh, I think it'll be pretty quiet. The boys sort of just got a bit of recovery to work on. Then we've got the weekend off, so yeah, I think it'll be a bit of quiet and just a bit of review.
And
tomorrow.
Then on to Queenstown next week.
Yep, Queenstown next Friday. So we have a big training week next week and do all the little things and just get the detail right, and then we'll be back into it. So looking forward to it.
Good to see you. We'll see you next week in Queenstown, mate.
Thank you very much. Cheers, mate.